Hey folks, Doc here. I want to make something fun for you today, something tasty, but first, well, I feel like explaining something today. Explaining the difference between living and survival. This is living. This is survival. Living. Survival. This is yucky coffee, but it will do in a pinch. This I roasted today, but can't drink for another day and a half. It just won't be good until then. Alrighty then, folks, back again. Got the cup of survival. That's not too bad. And what we're going to make today is a type of ham called Tasso or Tasso. And we're going to start with the cure and the spice blend. Got 2 cups of sugar and a cup of kosher salt. Better would be the kind of salt that doesn't have free-flowing agents in it, just pure salt, but I didn't have any, so there you go. Now, we need the handy-dandy whisk. Sorry for skipping out on you. And we need to mix that brown sugar in there. That's a ½ cup of brown sugar. You don't have to get crazy about getting the lumps out, but it would be nice not to have, a bunch of lumps. So, we mix that in. And then you ignore me going at this with my fingers because, well, that wouldn't be very sanitary, and we don't want to have anything that's unsanitary in our food. Fortunately for all of us, you're not going to get any of this. I am, and I know my hands have been washed. Okay, there we go. It's not too bad. Get that in there. Powdered onion, 2 tablespoons. Garlic, 2 tablespoons. This is paprika, or paprika, also 2 tablespoons. That doesn't look like enough, so I may put more in there. This little blend here happens to be a teaspoon of allspice, a tablespoon of marjoram crushed up beyond belief, and a ½ teaspoon of good old cayenne pepper to give it a little kick. We like kick. So, now we mix this up. And this is our cure. The Tasso will sit in this for several days in the refrigerator. Every day it kneaded and caressed and massaged and good thoughts given to. Done. Now we go on to cutting the meat up. Well, hello folks, Doc here again. We're going to clean this pork up a little bit. Looks pretty good. Like to have fat on there. This has been trimmed. Butchers, when you buy these at a regular butcher shop, they trim them so lean now, which is unfortunate. This would be much better if it had about 1/4 inch of fat all the way across it. Now what we're going to do, just take a very sharp knife, because if you don't have a sharp knife, you're going to hurt yourself. And we're going to cut this into 2 pieces. I need to scoot this a little closer to myself, hope that's still in frame. And we're going to bisect this, about halfway. And we'll try and keep an even thickness. And we'll try to not cut any of our digits off. Now that leaves us with 2 pieces. This is what I would call dinner. That's going to taste good. This is detritus. And this, my friends, this part of the pork loin is going to become tasso. So, what we do is, first I wash my hands, because if you don't wash your hands, you get goo all over everything. And really, who likes to have goo all over their food? Not me, probably not you. And we have a common everyday Ziploc bag. Get dinner out of the way and install the tasso. Notice how cleverly that fits right in there. This is good stuff. Move that. Don't need that anymore. And now we just need an implement for mayhem. To get a little bit of this into a little bit of that. Pour a couple of scoops in there. Don't worry about making a mess. It won't be the first time. It won't be the last. Cover that up real good. Flip the bag over. And put another couple of scoops in. That's going to leave you with plenty of leftover salt. Now make sure you get this down into the crevices and cracks here. There is a huge amount of sugar and salt left over. Really, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Put that in there. Hold on a second and you can shake your hands off. Hope that was enough. Oh yeah. Even bad coffee is good coffee. Then, take that, seal it up, and get as much of the air out as you can. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference. It's more for being able to store it properly. And there you go. That's a perfect little package for putting in this into the refrigerator. Now, in order to do that without getting a mess all over the place, I usually just stick it in a little thing like this, smash it down a bit. That's ready to go into the refrigerator. This, on the other hand, looks like it's going to be my dinner tonight. So I'm just going to dress it up a little bit, because I do believe that if I do this just right, that's going to give me a nice little rub to put on here. And later tonight, I can cut that up into pieces and put it on the grill. And now my hands are filthy. So, that is tasso. This is going to sit in the refrigerator for 4 days. And during that time, each and every day, you'll take it out and massage it. And make sure that the salt is getting in there. Turn it around. Make sure that things are proceeding well. And then leave it turned over. Let the other side have a rest. And after a day, you're going to see this thing filling up with liquid. After the 4th day, it's going to be very full. So on the 2nd day, it's usually a good idea to take this out and open the bag a little bit and pour off some of the liquid, and then put it back in the refrigerator for the additional 2 days. And after the 4th day, we'll come back and I will show you the rest of the procedure.